So, I know everyone and their dog out there who's looking forward to Battlefield 5 is eagerly awaiting just literally any news whatsoever about when we can expect to get our hands on the game for the first time, unless you went to EA Play and played it out in the sunshine where it was nearly 30 degrees and I think everybody got a little bit sunburned. Now, a closed alpha has been rumoured, and I think plenty of people pretty much expected a closed alpha, but nothing really has been clarified so far, at least until a few days ago. Now, some information was released, but has since been redacted, and I can't find anyone now denying that a closed alpha is indeed on the way for Battlefield 5, so here's everything we know so far. On June 12th, a tweet appeared from EA's official support account on Twitter, EA Help, sent to someone asking for details about the beta for Battlefield 5. The support account replied with details surrounding the closed alpha, stating the following. There will be a closed alpha for Battlefield 5. We'll have more to share later this month, but we can confirm it will be PC only and across select territories. Now, the reason I've titled this video Real or Fake is because that tweet no longer exists. It's been deleted, and likely it got deleted when it started to circulate social media, with larger accounts picking up on it, including my own. This may have been a premature outing of the information, or it could have been out-of-date information as well, and no longer relevant if plans have changed. The fact that the now deleted tweet confirmed a PC-only alpha as well has rubbed a section of the community up the wrong way, and in many ways, I can totally understand that frustration. Not hosting an alpha on the two consoles, Xbox One and PS4, is sectioning off a lot of the community from giving the teams at EA and DICE feedback that they need at this crucial early stage. Not to mention the fact that the last Battlefield title, Battlefield 1, did have a closed alpha that launched on the consoles. However, there are some very good reasons that the alpha this time may not be making it to consoles, and these are kind of general points, but they do directly apply to Battlefield 5. First of all, to launch an alpha on PC, where EA has full control of their own platform, Origin, is far, far easier. We saw this with Battlefield 1 CTE last year, where it took a considerably longer amount of time to get a testing version of that game up and running on both the Xbox One and the PS4, so when you take that scenario and apply it to Battlefield 5, which is a totally unfinished and still work-in-progress game, to me that does make sense. The walled gardens created by Sony and Microsoft and the rules in place that publishers must navigate to get their games into those stores are already convoluted enough. Now sure, games like PUBG and Fortnite exist as early access titles on consoles right now, so it is technically possible, but for a closed alpha, which is likely only going to be live for maybe a week or so, perhaps it's just not worth the resources to get an alpha up and running on those platforms this time around. That, and if something buggy or broken did manage to break console units, that would create a whirlwind of bad press for the console company, either Microsoft or Sony, and the game company making the game that broke those units. There are lots of dangers to consider when running pre-release code on consoles. And secondly, having a closed alpha on PC will allow DICE to test literally thousands of different hardware combinations. Multiple different processors, graphics cards, and any other number of components are used by gamers all around the world, and using the alpha to test those combinations will allow DICE to make sure their game runs on as many setups as humanly possible. When it comes to consoles, their hardware configuration is locked down, and for this generation for Battlefield 5 we have the Xbox One, the One S, the Xbox One X, the PS4, and the PS4 Pro. PC has thousands more combinations that need to be tested, and so having a technical closed alpha on that platform does make a lot more sense. Now, of course, since that tweet from the EA account has now been taken down, we really need to take all of this information with a pinch of salt. Things could have easily changed behind the scenes, or simply, the account posted that information way too early, and we will get further confirmation by the end of this month, which the tweet did actually allude to. That being said, I do fully expect a closed alpha to pop up in the next few weeks for Battlefield 5, based on previous games following almost the exact same pattern. Battlefield 1 had its closed alpha not long after E3 in 2016, so it makes sense that Battlefield 5 would do almost exactly the same. But that's pretty much everything we know about the Battlefield 5 closed alpha so far, and like a lot of other things that Battlefield 5 has revealed, it appears to have caused even more controversy. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications switched on, click that bell next to subscribe to check you've got them turned on, and that way you won't miss any of my future videos, including more closed alpha information once we get our hands on it, maybe even a date that alpha is going to launch on. But until next time, my name is Westie, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.